Hello, my crafty friends. Today I'm sharing a new to me fun fold card that's very, very popular right now. I'm actually filming this in early July, so you'll probably have seen a lot of these by the time I get my post shared. It is called a tower pinwheel card. So there's the tower and then there's the pinwheel part. It stands beautifully for display. You have all kinds of opportunities for decorating, and it folds completely flat for mailing. Now, it does not have a lot of bulk to it. This is the first one that I've made. Normally when I make a new fun fold, I use kind of older or scrap cardstocks. Yeah, I had this pattern paper out and I thought, oh, I'll just try it. Now, the next one I do, and I will do another one, this is an A2 size. I'm going to do a 5x7. And I will do cardstock for the panels, just a lightweight cardstock, and then I can add my pattern paper to that, and that way I can choose more coordinating prints than using the double-sided papers that I did here. But as it comes out of the envelope, it looks like this, and then you flip it open, you have another panel. It's almost like a never-ending card, and that's where we can sign our name. So I love the idea of it. I love that it stands so nicely for display. If you follow me, you know that's a big thing for me, and that it folds flat. This one is so light and folds so flat, it will easily mail for a single stamp. So let's talk about some of the things that I used for my card today. I started with this pattern paper. Alcohol print papers right now, or alcohol inked, are very, very popular right now, and I had found this pattern ink drops in the color Vivid. It's by Craft Consortium. I do have it linked on my blog, which is in the description box below. So it was already out from a different project because I'm using it so much. That's why I decided to go ahead and use it for my first tower pinwheel card, and it's double-sided as well. That was nice because when you turn the page, I have the pattern on the front and the back. I used some pretty mirrored cardstock from Tonic Studios. The hello is from Karen Burniston, and the labels that I used are the Tasteful Labels by Stampin' Up. The dies and the stamps that I used, so I decorated the envelope as well, and as I said, this is just an A2 envelope. This one is one of the medium Stampin' Up envelopes. It was left over from a paper pumpkin kit. And I used my petal palette. I'm pretty sure it's retired. It's a double stamp set. I did not use any of the sentiments. Instead, I used this. I really like the images, and there are coordinating dies available as well. So I used a lot of the dies, and I used some of the sprig stamps, and of course the bird. The Keep Smiling comes from hand-lettered encouragement from Simon Says Stamp. If it is still available, I will link it on my blog. I pulled out some lavender and some white cardstock from my stash. Inside all of the petals, I shimmered them up with Wink of Stella and colored the flower centers with a Copic marker, and then realized, oh, I had to be very careful because Copics will often bleed through to the other side. So it was just a very light touch with the Copics. Again, if I was doing it again on a single piece, I would have used a water-based marker. And then I added some of these pretty flat back sequins. They were actually a free gift from Trinity Stamps with my last order. So they're sitting on my stamping table and I'm just putting them on everything. I love the sparkle and shine. Happy Mail Enclosed is just a tiny little stamp here from the Just Because set by Gina K. So I added that. And then finally, of course, the label. These are from the Tasteful Labels by Stampin' Up, and that's where we can sign our name. More Wink of Stella. It was just really fun to make. It's such a different card, easy peasy to do. Now, there are all kinds of videos out there on how to make them. I'm going to put in the description box below the video that I used. I found it really helpful. She has all kinds of tips, tricks, and different sizes that you can make, from note cards right up to 5x7. There are some videos where you are making this as a single piece. You make the box and then you add 3 pinwheels to it. Her way of doing it is to use Stampin' Up! Pattern paper to make your tower and then add 4 pinwheel patterns to that. And I really like that idea. Now, I didn't use the pattern paper, but I did use a 65-pound, like a very lightweight cardstock. So that's how I have almost no bulk. I'm just so impressed with this. So a fun card. I want to make it again in some bright, happy rainbow colors. and probably in a 5x7 size. If you enjoyed my video today, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more. And that's it for me today.